What's going on, guys? This is Cam from SolveX Media, and in today's video, I'm going to be tearing the life out of this company called flowcbd.ca. This is a company that's operating within the CBD space, a space that's super saturated in today's day and age. Competition is at an all-time high, and more importantly, it is very difficult to advertise, meaning the value of your pre-existing traffic must be maximized. Otherwise, you're on your path to getting the hell out of this industry. So we've had hundreds of CBD companies reach out to us saying, Cam, SolveX Media, help us with conversion rate optimization, because we're converting at anywhere from 0.5 to 0.7%, which is horrible because industry averages is around 2.4%. So the room for improvement is massive. We're going to use Flow CBD as a case study today. So let's get into it. All right, first things first, when you come to this website, you're going to see the above the fold section. The navigation is obviously a big issue here. And the reason why it's a big issue is you have way too many links. This is way too much for the eye to consume at once. We like to limit this to 4 to 5 links maximum. Now, we call this the money navigation link. And the reason why we call it the money navigation link is you want to direct your users to those pages that are going to generate the most amount of money. Whether that's a shop now page, whether that's a product page, whether that is collections, you want to showcase links that are actually going to take people to where you want them to actually take that next action. So for example, having the contact section here, having the about us section here, what is CBD? This is all footer navigation links, not main navigation links. So have money generating navigation links, because that's going to pay huge dividends. Now, this is great, having a phone number front and center, having an address, even we've seen through multiple split tests, add a lot of validity and trust into getting people to take that next action, which is usually just consuming more and more throughout the page. But yeah, I personally like the idea of having a phone number front and center. It speaks to people and it says, like, guys, you can literally reach out to us whenever and we're here to help. And in today's D2C space, not a lot of brands want to do that because it just adds a lot more to the customer service team. So that would be that. Just reduce all these links, add money generating links. Now, when it comes to this banner, I am not a fan of multi-picture sliders. And the reason for that is because only 10% of people look past the first image. So these images in itself are not going to get much traffic. They're not going to get much attention. So what you would simply do is just have one picture. You don't have a slider, and you have a killer offer front and center, and you tell people exactly what you want them to do. So this is horrible because yes, your company name is Flow, but how does Flow CBD help me find my flow? Like, doesn't really add much context to my situation. And then we always say the main banner image subconsciously must cue the end outcome, the end desire one has. So for example, if I'm taking CBD, it's either to alleviate pain or get closer to pleasure. So why not show someone who's having the best time of their life while consuming this particular product? Damn. So that would be that for the above the fold section. Now in the next section, they're introducing the product line, which is great. And then they're basically saying, if you use our products, these are the outcomes you're going to be seeing. Also great. But they've done a poor job, I guess, showcasing that information because it's in paragraph format, right? And people, once again, they do not like to consume too much content. They do not like to read. So what we would do here is create 4 benefit-driven points, simply saying, okay, we solve stress, we solve pain, we solve depression, we solve insomnia, and this is how. Okay. And then in addition to that, we would add a little more information that gets detailed. We do this because of this, right? And this is usually where we can go into one story, how we have credibility badges, how we have a unique process in place, or we have this proprietary tool that enables us to do this, because most people, they've already heard that, hey, this company is utilizing pure hemp. They're all natural. You can't repeat the same message because today people are infiltrated with the same message. Right? And when you're competing in a completely saturated space, it's very important that you outline the fine details, because that in itself is going to give people that aha moment to say, these guys are the real deal. Okay. So we would basically condense all this information into 3 to 4 benefit driven points. And then it's great. They redirect people to their main products, which is all their products. Now in the next section, who we are, this section is not relevant at all. I would scrape this out within seconds. And the reason for that is this is not about you guys. No one cares about who you are, what you do, what you have to offer to the world. That type of stuff is all secondary. When someone comes to your website, the only question they're asking is, what is in it for me? I'm the hero. I am the hero. You as the business owner are the guide. Guide me to becoming a better hero. guide me to that end outcome. And if you make it about yourself and how you guys are the best in the world, no one cares about that. So get specific to the end user and you're going to see a much better outcome. So going on to the next section, this is what we call risk reversal icons, which every website should have, but they've done a very, 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 very poor job articulating their main points when it comes to risk reversal. Fastest customer service, fastest delivery, free shipping, secure payments. All vague statements that people are accustomed to hearing, which doesn't hold much contextual value to the end user. Around-the-clock support by CBD enthusiasts. Our CBD enthusiasts have been trained to address all and any CBD inquiries, something like that. Fastest delivery doesn't mean anything to that end user. What is fast? Fast is subjective. 2 to 3 day delivery anywhere within Canada. Processed and shipped next day. Oh, damn. Okay. Now I know exactly when I'm going to be getting my product. You want to show people the end outcome before they actually pull out their credit card. You need to show people everything they need to see and hear before they pull out their credit card. Free shipping. Here, this is where you can add your shipping structure. So it might be express, it might be next day. So next day free shipping would be a little more powerful, but these 2 points sort of intertwine and they're contradictory. So they could do some work, maybe just making it 3 icons, express, next day shipping. Bam. So then you don't have to utilize this point as well. 100% SSL secure, and then utilizing an icon that shows just that, because secure payments, once again, is vague. So utilizing actual statistic, getting very detailed, outlining and showing people the end outcome with some of these risk reversal icons is very, very essential. So point being, don't be vague. Going down, latest Flow CBD products. I mean, first and foremost, these guys have done a very poor job articulating their product offerings. So they have subscriptions and then they have the actual one-time purchase. Guys, if you can learn anything from Amazon, what they've done is they've basically created one product page where they have a one-time purchase and then understand. So very, very poor job with how they've structured their product offers. If you really want to show that you have a subscription option as well, you can literally have one-time price to $300 and then subscribe price $240, and then you can have a little icon here that says save $60 a month. So remember, the point of a product page is to utilize that real estate to make your main offering, the offering that's most profitable for your business and best suited for the end user, front and center. And these guys just have done a very poor job. Now, I'm not going to get into a product page just yet. Utilizing a blog on the homepage is definitely good, especially in the CBD space, because SEO is very, very big. So I have no problem with utilizing a blog on the homepage. They could obviously have much better copy, but that's a whole different story. Now, when it comes to testimonials, we always recommend showcasing imagery, right? When you go on Amazon, what do? You look for image reviews. Those reviews tend to push the buying behavior around 48%. So it's very, very important to have picture reviews. And in most instances, not just a picture of the product itself, but someone utilizing the product. So like imagine showing a happy dog, maybe the product alongside it. Very, very big. Because now he went from a state of having a stroke to a state in which he's happy, healthy with his family. Big stuff there. Anxiety. Once again, you're alleviating pain. Someone went from having anxiety to utilizing your product, and now they're happy. So imagine a picture of them smiling with this product. It's like, damn, that speaks to me because I have anxiety right now, and I want to get to that desired outcome. So that type of stuff is super, super powerful. And then when it comes to the main text here, because this is what's going to get people to read on how I went from having anxiety to being one of the happiest people in the world within 2 weeks of using Flow CBD X product. Much more powerful. This is not bad. Finally off my medications. And always, once again, get specific. After utilizing this product for 3 weeks, I am now off my medications. Never need to see a doctor anymore. Never need to worry about X, Y, and Z. So when you do collect customer testimonials, really dive into their story and pick out what other individuals are struggling with, and then speak to that. So that's what we would do there. Okay, this is great, having a customer support line on the footer. Once again, if you can have it front and center here as well. I mean, it's not really a big deal for these guys. They have it up top, but maybe just making it bigger, making it a little more easy to the eye would not hurt. Now going on to the product pages, or this is the collection page. Let's take a look. So here we always use this real estate to dive into particular collections. Now this is a all products page. So let's see if they have, obviously subscriptions is big for this company, and this is the collections page for their subscriptions. Why subscriptions are much better than one-time purchasers. Reason 1, reason 2, reason 3. Now I'm already educated, and everything else is just subscription-based products. But they do a poor job demonstrating that. Having blogs here that are not contextual to these products is the stupidest thing you could ever do. And the reason for that is because it takes away from where I'm at in my buyer's journey. I've taken the next action, which is to come to your collection page. I've shown interest in a particular collection. If you are not educating me around, say, muscle gels or around just subscriptions, so we wouldn't even create a collection page for subscriptions. It should be collection that solves X problem. So what we would do here is, let's say we were on the muscle gel section, okay? Benefits of using muscle gels. How muscle gels will help you alleviate X pain. That is the type of stuff that you can showcase as a blog, so it would be contextual to the products, okay? That is what I would do within this section. Now moving on to the product page. When it comes to the product page, I mean, so far on the homepage, by the way, they've shown no credibility. There's no reason why I would feel like this is a company that has the best CBD products in the world. They don't have any PR. They don't have they have some customer reviews. They don't have any video testimonials. So right now, this is very, very poor when it comes to showing credentials, especially in this space, because you can literally show successful case studies. You can show lab reports. And I know they have these results here, but guys, they need to be front and center. Miscellaneous pages do not get as much attention as the home and product page. Those are for more sophisticated buyers, which would segment maybe just 10% of the audience that comes to your website. So it's very, very important that you run people through that journey and just understand everything they need to see and hear to getting to that finish line. Okay, maybe even embedding a shoppable Instagram feed so people can look at particular products. This is like UGC style, and actually purchase the product. Now, going back to the product page, this is a negative way to showcase scarcity. Obviously, we want to inject scarcity because offers without scarcity don't sell well, but you also need to be genuine or you're going to destroy your business. Think about it. If you don't need to take action now, when will you take it? Never. So putting an expiration date on an offer, flash sales, countdown clocks, doors are closing, only X left at this price, buy before X to avoid a price hike. These are different ways in which you can inject scarcity. At the end of the day, scarcity has been shown time and time again to skyrocket conversion rates. So it's very important that they find a way to utilize that. Outside of that, I mean, this is all valuable real estate in which they can go into product benefits, but they fail to do just that. They just got a blob of text, and we've seen in other sites, they literally showcase their ingredients, picture format in a beautiful way. And then they would have the benefits here. And then it's great that they have a certificate. Yeah. So literally, as opposed to having someone click on this product, click on this link to see the certificate, embed it within, use it as the main banners, or literally create a hover over effect in which the picture would pop up, because now you're adding one step to the buyer journey, and the more steps you add to the buyer journey, the lower your conversion rate. So that is going to be very, very important. And yeah, that would be that. So with that being said, that is my audit of flowcbd.ca. They have great products. I don't question that at all. But they are in a very competitive space, very saturated space, where the buyers are much more sophisticated, meaning they've seen and heard everything they need to see and hear. These guys have done a very poor job diving into what their products are, what sets their products apart, and most importantly, why people should act at this very moment. Because of that, I would bounce from this page. I would bounce very, very, very quickly. My rating for this page is 4 out of 10. Lots of room for improvement. That's it for me, guys. This is Cam from Solvex Media. If you guys are looking for help, if you're looking for a free audit when it comes to your website, reach out and let's see what we can do. Talk to you soon.